This is a Retronauts Relics breaking report. A complete ROM of Splatter World, the cancelled Splatterhouse RPG for the NES, has just surfaced on 4chan.
Now this is news.
For anyone who doesn't know, and let's be honest, most people aren't following developing Splatterhouse news, save for Dire 51 and the rest of the good folks at the West Mansion, the existence of Splatter World was teased to the public in a Bandai Namco video on YouTube showcasing the art of Splatterhouse. The video showed concept art from the game and mentioned that it was an unreleased sequel to Splatterhouse Wanpaku Graffiti that was in development, and that was it. No title, no mention of how complete it was, just a few character concepts and this painting that was likely meant to be the cover box. Fast forward to May 2024. Japanese blogger Orochi, the operator of the Phantom Software Research Institute, received a promotional VHS tape from Tendo Vu that was distributed to retailers in December of 1992. The tape turned out to be a promo for 3 upcoming Namco games. 2 for the Super Famicom, which were Super Famitsu 2 and Super Wadyan Land 2. And 1 game coming out for the Famicom, Splatter World. Orochi knew he had gold. He even said that if he were a dog, he would have peed his pants with excitement.
That's gross!
I mean, who could blame him? The video he posted showcases what appears to be a near-complete version of the game, giving an overview of the story, characters, and battle system. From the tape, we could tell that the story begins with the Pumpkin King kidnapping Jennifer again, and that Rick would rescue her and have her join his party. We also learned that the antagonist was Dr. West, and got details about the turn-based battle system featuring a unique channeling system, which allowed Rick to possess the spirits of defeated enemies and use them to perform more powerful attacks. Throughout 2024 and most of 2025, everything we knew about Splatter World came from Orochi's report of Tendo's promotional tape and the Namco Museum of Art video. That is, of course, until Halloween of 2025, where an anonymous user on 4chan posted what appears to be the latest build of the entire game. Ryan Reinbold scooped me on the announcement through the Retro Game Squad Discord, so naturally, I had to find the ROM and play it for myself.
Oh, is it any good?
It did not disappoint. I haven't had a ton of time with it, but I just couldn't wait to give you my first impressions. Presentation-wise, this thing pops. Big, detailed sprites, smooth scrolling, and an outstanding soundtrack. You can tell this was developed late into the Famicom's life cycle. The game opens with the King of Terror prophecy by Nostradamus, setting up a plot where the evil Dr. West vows to fill the world with zombies. Rick, Jennifer, and their companions Gretty and Melton, who is, Melton, must go on a quest to stop him. I think it's neat how Rick becomes a zombie if you lose in battle, which nerfs your attacks and abilities until you get revived back in town. I also like how Dr. West sort of looks like the deranged love child of Waluigi and the guy from Tapper. Or the mustache guy from that Weeble Stuff song.
Mustaches! Yes!
All the text is in Japanese, and it's all kana, so AI translation for RetroArch and Google Translate are missing vital context clues for the translation. For example, this NPC says she's trying to get to Freiburg, but the bridge is broken. While the word for bridge in Japanese is hashi, and the word for chopsticks is hashi. Without the kanji, this reads as, I thought I'd go to the next town, Freiburg, but the chopsticks were broken.
Swing and a miss.
Still, I can't complain. It's Splatterhouse, in RPG form. And not only is it playable, but early reports on the West Mansion and the original 4chan post indicate that it's actually finished enough to beat. That means we've received a brand new Splatterhouse game that is complete enough to actually complete. At the time of writing, there were a lot of unanswered questions, such as, where's the prototype been all of this time? Who developed the game? Was it Namco or another third party? And why would they cancel a completely developed game? Well, it's anyone's guess on the first two, since OP was very vague when they posted a link to the ROM, and the promotional video doesn't mention the developer. However, there is speculation on why the game would have been cancelled, namely due to the Super Famicom being the prominent platform of the time, and potential competition from their own Splatterhouse 3 on the Mega Drive, which was also released in March of 1993. The most likely scenario is that these factors led to low orders from retailers, and they elected to cut their losses and shelve the product indefinitely. Now, this practice isn't unheard of. The biggest examples that spring to my mind are the cancelled Fantasy Zone Space Harrier crossover, Space Fantasy Zone on the PC Engine Super CD-ROM, and the Dreamcast port of the original Half-Life. As for what's next for Splatter World, well, it's anyone's guess how Namco's going to react to this release, but the immediate future does seem bright for Preservationist. 4chan users in the original thread have come together and started a Google Sheet with translations for the items, the souls and spells list, and a RAM map of the game. They even discovered Game Genie codes that allow you to walk faster, auto-skip battle text, and receive more money from winning battles. I'm including a link to their list in the description below. It's only been a few days, but the outpouring of work in support for this newly discovered game has been inspiring. It's only a matter of time before a fan translation is completed and Splatter World becomes accessible to everybody. Or until some lawyer at Namco shuts the whole thing down, despite it making them just as much money today as when they canceled it back in 1993. As for me, I'm still making my way through Splatter World, but I'll have a full review once I finish it. In the meantime, tell me what you want to know about this long-lost RPG, and I'll see what I can dig up for the next episode.
Oh boy, mail.
Here comes a new challenger!
It's time for the RetroNauts Mailbag, the part of the show where you get to be heard. Here's what you had to say about my review of the Angry Video Game Nerd 8-Bit. Version 43 opines, "This video sucks."
Just the way I like it.
No, but seriously, I can't wait to platinum this game on PSN, and then inevitably master on retro achievements. This game looks amazing! Seriously doubt I'll be let down. Thanks for the review.
Don't thank me, it's all in a day's work.
My bud Karamuzian is confused, stating,
"Saw your PFP and thought it was Nintendo Complete."
This is an outrage!
I'll have you know that I've had this black and red profile pic since 2010. Nintendo Complete wasn't even a thing until 2013. So, yeah.
Oh, that's very mature.
And finally, Zach Twilight Wind Waker 596 observes, the nerd is going bald. As usual, I want to give a major shout out to my friends over at Retro Game Squad. And while their show is on hiatus, you can still find a link to their active Discord community at retrogamesquad.com, where you can join in on November's High Score Challenge. This month it's Image Fight 2 on the PC Engine Super CD-ROM. While I'm at it, I'd love to plug friends of the show and RNR supporter Ray is Happy. Check out his daily, yes I said daily videos, chock full of fine arts tutorials, inspiration, and daily motivation. Each month starts with a new cycle where you learn a new skill and stoke your fire. Go subscribe to him now on YouTube at RayIsHappy1567, or you can follow him on X with the handle at RayIsHappy. Thank you so much for tuning into RetroNauts Relics. If you like this video, please be sure to slap those like and subscribe buttons, and tune in again to find out what I dig up next. I'm Retro Nick.
And you'd be too if you were me.